Hi everyone, this is Menz here. Gonna start streaming tonight with everyone's favorite tank in the world, the Black Prince here. Hope everyone has had a very good week. Hello already, Simon. That was pretty quick. I'll be streaming hopefully till right about 8 tonight. I might have to cut it just a pinch early. Had quite a busy day today, to say the least. But I'll be streaming tonight, of course. Tomorrow I'll be streaming 5 to 7 p.m. and then Monday 6 to 8 p.m. Alright, so with the Black Prince here, got a few tier 8s. So my armor's decent, but only at range. I'm probably gonna hunker down over on this side. Not exactly the fastest tank in the world to get over there, but I think that'll be my best bet and the best for my team. Seeing the tanks over here, we do have the ISU 152, but we don't really have any tanks over here that can stop them from pushing if a tier 8 or even say like the T-29 starts pushing on this side. That's something I see a lot on Sand River Assault here. When you're defending, oftentimes the way your tanks are divvied out for your team, this side often gets the short end of the stick, especially because SPGs usually spawn over here. So, not exactly the most glorious spot I'm going because this is such a slow tank and I just shot a wall. But if they do end up pushing this side, it will prove to be beneficial. Like always, if there's a specific tank you'd like to see me play, feel free to mention it in chat and I'll get to it if I have it or have a crew for it. Hello, Abdul. Alright, little M6, you should know that you're getting smacked from over there. I'm just staying just outside of the render range here, so I don't have to worry about it. Yep, and he just got deleted. Yes it is, Abdul. Yeah, I can hop into the 183mm, Simon. Alright, so my team's not doing too great. Granted, I didn't exactly... I kind of thought about pushing along here, which I would have pushed basically up to here by now, and yeah, would have been a little bit better, but yeah, oh well. Yeah, I can hop into the WZ-111 as well. I just hope that something like the OI or something starts to push up to help these guys. Like, we're gonna be a little screwed here. Mr. Cheevery. I popped open an APCR just because I'm a cheater. Don't need it. Let's try to get rid of this little tank first. This Cheevery armor not great, but with the lack of gun depression on this thing, since your turret's situated somewhat far back, granted he's helping me out here moving back, it's hard for me to actually get a clear shot on him. Alright, so he might try to flank me. Or replace that might with will. We're very sneaky there, buddy. I'm surprised you got that far, to be honest, but nice try. Yes, it is the Black Prince, Doug. Does not look like I'm gonna come out with a win here, especially with Artie starting to focus on me finally. Shit. Not a good shot. My aim's a little bit off. on, Mr. Cheery. Would you like to play? But I'm a proponent of the Black Prince not being a bad tank. Like, this is not a, say, a bad setup for this tank. It's just, yeah, poor execution. I should have tried to help my team out a little bit quicker, and yeah, of course. We do have a T-34 still, but I don't know how that's gonna help out too much. Yeah, the gun depression on this thing is a little lackluster. Stop shooting at my weak spots. Ooh, shit, there is a mutt. Oh, he's trying to ram me. Okay. Oh, shit. And there's an IS, and I'm dead. I really don't want to use my repair kit there. It was not worth it whatsoever. I'm just gonna, before I hop out, to see how long... Alright, this T-34 doesn't look like he's gonna last long. Still, not a terrible match in a Black Prince. I should have went like the more straightforward approach and pushed up here. I would have been able to honestly take out all the tanks here if I did that. But, oh well. I took the safer approach, and that did not work out too well. Mastery badge 3rd class. Yeah, damage-wise, not too shabby for a Black Prince. 2,300. Yep, a little bit of credits. Alright, so I'll hop into the 183mm. After that, I'll play the WZ-111. Yeah, before I hopped on streaming here, I played one warm-up match in the football mode. I'd say it's pretty fun. I like the little minute changes they did to it. Don't know if I'm going to get those personal missions done for it, since you have to win, like, or not win, but complete 150 matches where you, like, score a goal or something like that. The personal reserves that you get for them are fantastic, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'd like to. Okie dokie, I'm heading to the town. This thing cannot fight on hills, so that basically rules out this area unless I say was with a platoon of 2 others and we could grab the spot. That way I didn't exactly have to worry about pointing down. Okay, T-34, you just trying to fuck with me? Which I'm sure everyone or most everyone saw the whole sandbox leak stats and everything. Really, I wouldn't put too much weight into it until they start inviting a lot more people. Right now, it's just in the early phases. It's not behind an NDA or anything. It's just right now, you're seeing some leaks, but they're just changing quite a few things, it seems like, on a daily basis before they get ready to kind of release it onto the world. Not that everyone's gonna get into it. I'm certainly not in it yet, but I have a feeling most, not to say if not everybody who applied will get into it, but a vast majority of them will. Holy shit, that's quick. But as far the gist of it is, I wouldn't put too much weight into all the stuff you see right now. Essentially what they're doing, nerfing premium ammo so it doesn't have a huge leg up on the competition. It's either going to have more penetration, less damage, more damage, less penetration, and essentially nerf penetration across the board for most tanks while increasing DPM, accuracy, and whatnot. It's just basically what people wanted them to do. Increase the roll of armor back to where it was, say, 2 or so years ago. Alright, so not too many people in the town. Very good, but also a little terrifying. I like things when it kind of sticks to the norm. When the enemy team sets up in a different way, sometimes it can be a little bit awkward to crack their defenses at times, just because you're so used to fighting kind of in the same spots that it becomes a little bit too much. Then I'm just gonna leave it behind. Yes, Cody the leaker. Hey, I leaked. The only thing I leaked holy shit, that E50M got by us. Was the Japanese premium Tiger tank when it was still a German tank. I semi-leaked that, but that's pretty much it. And I got a slap on the wrist for it. I'm trying to get a side shot on him. I'm sorry, PZ58. Shit, and he saw me here. His engine is, or not his engine, but here we go. I'll take that though. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot in the butt here, but I feel like it's gonna be hopefully worth it to not get annihilated by this E50M. Shit, there's a bat shot. And yeah, hesh. Okay, so that was definitely not worth it on my part. Yeah. I should have not pushed out as far as I did in the first place. Oh well. Yeah, I'll chalk that all up on me. Looks like Graham's in a battle. Which, if anybody would like to platoon, I'm pretty much always up for it. As long as you have decent tiers, makes things a lot easier. Typically up to tier 8 is doable. Alright, so after WZ111, if anyone has any other tanks they'd like to see me fail at, gladly mention them in chat. But yeah, the sandbox thing, since it's not going to be under a non-disclosure agreement, essentially what it's going to be is it's going to be a semi-open public test server, if that makes sense, just for them to gather data. Hello, Gordon. And by semi-open, I still think that they're gonna let in pretty much everybody, aside from completely new players, potentially not, and also people with kind of bad reputations and reports against them. Yes, I can play the FV. Its replacement? I haven't seen anything about that. If you're talking about the Chieftain, unless they change something in the past day or two from all these little leaks coming out, the Chieftain isn't slated to replace it as far as I know. Say, hold on for my game time. No! God damn it. Alright. Let's just fix that there. I slid off my freaking mouse pad. That's never good. The Super Conqueror? Yeah. Honestly, if they introduce the Super Conqueror, then I honestly don't think it'll have the same DPM. Super Conqueror, from what I've seen statistically, its armor will definitely be much better than the FE's, and it won't exactly have that terrible lower glacis, and its upper glacis with that space armor will be better. So I think they would definitely touch it a little bit on the DPM, especially because the Super Conqueror should have more gun depression, and also its turret not being rear mounted will make it easier to play. Thus, they would definitely, God damn it, you know, nerf its DPM a little bit. But who really knows, because they're changing all sorts of things. I have a feeling what it's going to end up being is DPM is definitely going to get buffed significantly against the... Oh god. I'm just confused. I was seeing a T10 and I'm like, where's he going? But DPM's going to rise a lot, I feel like, for most tanks. But definitely penetration's going to, not say going to shitter, but it's going to go back to where it should be. It's like, I love the days when, say you play a mouse, and when you actually angle correctly, people couldn't exactly penetrate you. You couldn't really damage them too well, but people actually had to think and, you know, flank to actually do something. God damn it. I'm just trying to, you know, basically use what they're trying to fix here and just heat right through to KV5. But I'm going to take a slightly different approach since that's not working out too great and we're starting to lose a bit of HP. Little bit of a gamble here, but if I get down here, then it would definitely be good. Thank you very much. It's always worth the risk if you have a little bit of armor to go into that spot. You just have to make sure, you saw my one dead teammate back there. You gotta go to the rock to the right or else you're gonna die. I'm actually very surprised this guy is not getting shot at, which I was just swapping back to AP. However, this T10's deciding to be a little bit of a bully. And now I'm gonna die, but at least my team's gonna win here, or at least I significantly hope we win here, since we have a pretty clear advantage. Alright, so this says hop along here, keep the ball rolling. Holy shit, we won Live Oaks. Hello, Jerry. Alright, yeah, that sounds good, Fire Dog. I'll invite you to a platoon. Kind of slipped my mind. I didn't read that at first. At least we did win. Alright, so if anybody else wants to platoon with myself and Fire Dog, either send me a PM or something. Jerry, if you're watching, if you own a platoon, just let me know. Don't know if you're just saying hi or not. But we'll be playing up to tier 8s. Alright. We got 2 tier 10 SPGs on our team and myself. Their E3 is gonna... Yeah, we can't let this E3 set up and have its way. We have a crap ton of frickin' tier 9 mediums. We could easily just take advantage of the hill if we wanted to. Really, they have the AMX 5120. Okay, they actually have quite a few tier 9 mediums too. I was just saying the E3, T10, and Type 4 Heavy and kind of zoning in. Which, holy shit, that T30, even with the best spawn, I'm very surprised he got up there that quick. Like, I am extremely surprised. Sorry, Mr. Mutz. So I should have one little shot here before I'm gonna get deleted. Surprised this guy's like saying this doesn't work. Like, it kind of works. Now the PZ4TD, he shouldn't have pushed there. Don't get me wrong, that was pretty retarded. Like, I wanted to push pretty hard, but alright, so they're probably gonna push hard on this side, if I'm not mistaken. But right now, those Mutzes should be able to hold that down a little bit. Ooh, nice shot. Alright, T30. Ooh, that was a little lucky there. Alright. Let's get the ball rolling. Please, no. Look at me. Look at me. Want him to actually turn. There we go. Just so my Yaga Tiger gets a little bit of confidence here. Alright, so this is actually a little bad for us. But need to get down this object 430 just to get the odds in our favor here. Here we go. Whew, okay, so that worked out a little bit. Loading a little bit of APCR. It's because we have this Type 4 Heavy. Don't think I'm going to be able to get to this object 430 before he dies. No. But yeah, this is a long shot for us, but the FV, not a terrible tank if you don't have to fight with gun depression, which I didn't, fortunately, being up on top of the hill. But yeah. Unfortunately, though, outside of its gun, it doesn't really have much else going for it. Gun and HP, pretty much that's it. Ah, shit, I might as well just grin and bear it here. Ooh, T71, very nice. That was not very nice. Yeah, this thing, you don't have good armor. Unless you are hiding behind like a destroyed tank. You don't have excellent mobility. You don't have good protection from SVGs. It's basically just all gun in a way, but without gun depression, which kind of defeats the purpose in a way. But not a completely terrible match there. 3,800 damage, but a loss is a loss. It's a shame that, hey, look, the people who did not push to the hill got obliterated, and yeah, if only we had a few more. Well, if you decide to join us, Jerry, I sent an invite. Yeah. I'm not exactly the best person in the world to carry people. I usually, do a bit of damage, but end up losing. Hello, Foreplay. How are you? I'm doing all right. It's a little bit busy today. Mentioned right at the beginning that might cut it a little bit short before 8 p.m. I just have a couple things I need to do. I wasn't able to get to earlier. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. Alright, so gotta pick a few tanks here. Okay, tier 8, T44, regular matchmaking. I just gotta keep an eye on... Maybe I'll play the STA-1. I haven't played that in a while. My only full female crew. Graham is in love with the Mutz's turret. I haven't really gotten a chance since I haven't I don't have a crew for it, even if I get it as a rental. I haven't seen it do bad in good hands, but even though the armor, like, I know it's armor, it's decent on the turret since it is angled. You just gotta know where to shoot it, and it's like butter. Thanks, Foreplay. Alright, where do I want to go? I like the STA-1 in a way, but it's definitely a glass cannon through and through. It's like the slight buff they gave it did hurt its DPM a little bit, but it is nuts for mutts. It definitely was a slight boost to the tank since it has better penetration now. But for maps like this, Abbey is almost a complete brawling map. Like, there's not really too many spots to be useful and keep at mid-range or distance. You're pretty much just gonna wish that you had good frontal armor on this map all the time. I don't think it's a terrible map, but when it was first released, I loved it. Now, as the game kind of progressed a little bit, it'd be nice if they just kind of like stretched it out a little bit, made each little corridor a little more wider. So let's see what I can see down here. The Tortoise hasn't made it down here yet. Neither has the Type 4. I definitely do not want to push up into 2 line just because they have 2 SPGs. I'm pretty much a ripe target for them to rip into. Just like this VK is going to be for me. Mr. VK. Sit like that for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not allowed to push up. Okay, so they are into the T-34 here. I'll take a hit here from this VK. Wish I didn't miss him though. Shit, Type 4. Shit, I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? Whoa, why are you aiming at me? Thank you so much. I appreciate all the attention you're giving me. I'll do it. That guy had such a freaking hard-on for me. Hello, Nice Cuppa. Good morning to you as well. My morning started an hour early today. Gotta love Saturdays. But man, that guy was just freaking locked on to me. Don't blame him, like, I'm pretty easy target in this thing, but it's like, man, focus on somebody else for a second, why don't you? Hoping that he stays track there. Uh-oh, I do not like that looking at me. Oh shit. I'm just gonna probably let him kill me. There's no point in using my repair kit there. Man, everyone is freaking gun for me in this match. There's that SU-152 he could have shot over there too. But not a decent, or not a bad match. Yeah, I'll take that. Our team did pretty well. Everyone across the board, except for three guys at the bottom. But yeah, not too shabby. All right, so I actually forgot that I had an O-knee. I just looked at it. I'm like, what is that tank doing in my garage? They might be Nice Cuppa. Like honestly, that's what was going through my head. But still, like, not to say that they could have really won at that point, but hell, I still have a little bit of a chance. There's no point in just, focusing on one person. You try to do the best for your team. He would have been better off trying to ram someone who was a little bit closer to him and slower while shooting me or something instead of just driving around in a circle. But in the end, I'll take it though. I didn't die. Well, to the T-69 I did. Here's the hoping I can get my slow little Type 59 up to where I want to be. I want to push hard into this little alcove here. Yes, I have Nice Cuppa. This one, it should be a little bit reduced. Think I got it down to like 15 seconds or so. Next week, or maybe even the next stream here, might be a little bit reduced even further. But yeah, it's down to about 15 seconds delay. But I have a couple settings I can do on my end to where I can get it down even further. Hoping I do not regret this. Oh shit, he just got obliterated. Just wanted to make sure he was not going to hop down behind me. But yeah, it used to be like 40 seconds or so. So 40 to 15 is not too shabby. Alright, not to say it's smooth sailing, but it should be decent. Just wish I had a little bit more gun depression and be able to hit that guy. Yeah, those guys might want to move up a little bit. Ooh, don't push too far up, Jerry. These guys need to keep in mind that there is a center. Shit. I just don't want to... Never mind. I was about to say I don't want to cross there, but I will now that the T-30 is out. Haven't gotten any damage yet. Shit, now we're getting shot in the butt. Nope. Sorry, T-54. I'm just trying to get a shot off, damn it. I'm just getting... I'm the leader of the pack, kind of, but I'm getting chewed up for it. We're definitely going to have some trouble behind us here in a second. Hopefully I got a little bit of assist damage, but I'm not too confident in what I've done so far. Come on, gotta get the proto. Okay, that was a little strange. Missed that shot. But yeah, got a little slow start here, but after we start rolling, we definitely picked up steam. It's like I'm not completely against quote unquote lemon trains, but you definitely have to, you gotta commit to it if you're gonna do it. And unfortunately our team, after both Jerry and I got up there, which hopefully you don't mind me calling you Jerry. I guess can't really pronounce your in-game name. But we should be fine here. I'm not worried about them capping too much. I'm just in a little bit of trouble if this guy's chucking heat. It doesn't look like he's chucking heat. That should finish him off there. I knew that I was a fair bit heavier than him. And hey, look, a Roomba! Thanks for killing me. Would have got more damage if you hit somebody with a little bit more HP. That is very true, Nice Cuppa. But if you actually commit to it, I find more often than not, unless you're against a really good team, it proves to actually work pretty well. Alright, so not a lot of damage, but hell, we got the win. It's really all that matters. Hello, Tim. Nice to see you. Alright, so if anybody else wants to join the platoon, feel free to PM me or say something in chat. Alright, so tier 7, that's normal, so I'll hop into the Oni here, since I guess rediscovered that I actually have it. I was just like, that does not look like the OI, and yep, lo and behold, I found a tank that I am grinding that I don't even know that I'm grinding. Which, if there's any tanks, I would say from tier 5 to tier 8, anybody wants me to play, please mention them in chat. I'll do my best to get to them. Right now, I can go up to tier 8. Well, General Panic there either has very severe family problems, or he is a 12-year-old. Not that all young people are bad, but I don't really... It's like I started gaming... Oh, I don't even know how long ago, but when I was very young, and even played what was the quote-unquote first MMORPG RTS. A lot of little letters there, called Shattered Galaxy, and I think that was right around... I was maybe like 12, 13, I started playing that. But I never said stuff like that. Don't really get this, I guess I could say, it sounds weird saying it because I feel old. The generation behind me that it's a bunch of trolls and stuff. Sure, I can play the KV2 Abdul. Just don't get why people say stupid shit on the internet. What I'm getting at. Sometimes it's justified if someone really pisses you off, but yeah, just at random, no. Alright, so Oni here, I have the non-derpy gun, a little bit more reliable. Essentially, T-29's gun with slightly worse stats, which is a little bit shocking considering the Oni has, even though it has better armor, it's definitely a more clunky tank than the T-29. I'm trying my best to get in position here. Just need to slightly angle towards this Cromwell. Got a little lucky hit there. Thank you very much, GW Panther. Cool. Did he get trapped? No, he did not. But yep, I agree with you. I agree, both of you. Especially foreplay. Ooh, Mr. KV85. Ooh, nice shot. Guess I will have to use my repair kit to try to... Shit, I'm gonna... Sorry I couldn't save you. I actually didn't notice that he had pushed that far to begin with. I would have played a little bit more aggressively, but... Alright, IS. I would like to very much angle outwards here. This Cromwell should be able to finish off that KV. Unless these SPGs hit me directly, I should be pretty safe. They don't have very good splash radius on them, so I'm not too concerned about them. So it's basically, to me, like a 10% chance of them actually getting a huge hit on me. So I'll definitely roll with that. You should not be doing that, IS. There's nothing for me to stop you, though. Take that, OI, experimental. Oopsie daisy. Keep getting messed up right now. Not to say my desk is a complete disaster zone, but it's a little bit messy. Didn't really have too much time to clean up. Since I haven't been streaming for a few days, I've been rearranging a bit. Didn't really get it complete. So, problem with the Oni is now that we kind of broke through here, it's going to be a little tough for me to actually keep up with my team and do something. Kind of feels like you're playing a battleship in World of Warships sometimes. Playing a slower tank like the Oni or a Mouse when your team's doing good. Where you're just kind of, for lack of better words, sailing into the sunset and doing nothing. Yes, I can play the IS. I have the IS-3, I have the T-29. I don't have the regular IS, but I do have the IS-2 I can play. Yay, I'm catching up. Somebody go help that poor T-20. Don't just sit there. Or, I guess you can just sit there, but... not to say we're going to lose, but it's definitely getting us closer. I have not Nice Cuppa. It's like I tried a match or two to see if my current PC can stream it, but it still can after the patch. Unless something has changed drastically again. But, yeah, I've just kind of... I don't want to drop World of Warships completely. Not that I'm playing it actively right now. I am going to get back into it at some point, but it just might be, I would say, maybe a month, couple months. Feels like more people want to see me play World of Tanks and something a little bit more faster paced. So since I don't exactly have a whole lot of time in the summer to really devote to gaming, I feel like it's better that I spend what little time I do have playing a game that most people want to see me play. Yep, gotta love the accuracy of this gun. On the Oni, the T-29, it's just not the... There we go, not the most accurate gun. Unless you complain about it, then it flies straight. But yeah, I have seen in World of Warships, they have made quite a few changes and improvements. I've definitely kept an eye on it. Hey, got the most damage in a match. Looky at that. And I feel like the game's definitely going in the right direction. Yeah, that's one of the problems. Like, I feel like when I do pick up World of Warships again, it's going to be... I'm not going to live stream it most likely. I'm just going to go back to making guides for it and also making like regular videos. Just because it's not exactly the most fun game to watch. Because a lot of battles, you're just sitting there floating at like 10, 16 kilometers an hour, knots per hour, whatever the hell, for like 5 minutes doing nothing. But not a fun, or not a boring game. A lot of times, just it is definitely not the most fun game to watch streamed. Hello, Saljin? Hopefully I pronounced your name somewhat right. Armored Warfare 4Play, I completely killed that off of my computer. It had promise, but honestly, it just didn't appeal to me. Over time, a straight up clone of World of Tanks with newer tanks, but didn't really bring anything fascinating to the picture. Map design I didn't think was conducive to, like, I like the arcadiness of World of Tanks at times. Like, it makes it fun. Don't need realistic all the time, but it just, Armored Warfare didn't feel right. So I kept it on my computer, tried it out, a few games every week, and it just never stuck. So yeah, I just kind of like naval history and battleships and whatnot. A little bit more so than the tanks outside of games. So that's why I have an interest in World of Warships. But as far as videos and streaming, I do what most people like me to put out, more so than what I necessarily want to play at times. It's like I do play games outside of streaming and keep my sanity. I just don't spend time making videos on them all the time. Yeah, Armored Warfare, I get that on the North American server, at least pretty much PvP is 100% dead. It's just PvE. I personally don't like PvE. I think it's boring, just kind of, it's like shooting puppies in a way. But that's just my personal opinion. I know some people love it, but at least on the North American server, the game's pretty much on life support. It just has PvE keeping it alive. World of Warplanes, it's like I definitely think War Thunder, it's like I played it, I don't know, well over a year and a half ago. But I used to play a little bit here or there of World of Warplanes because the accounts were tied. I didn't think it was a bad game. It was pretty fun in my opinion. Quick little fun arcade matches, but as far as what I remember, they did add bots to the game just because the population was so dead. It's not a game where you're gonna get hurt at trying it since your accounts are tied, but I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody. War Thunder is definitely the better game if you're looking for something like that. Which crap, you start to figure out what's going on here. We have this IS coming around at us. At least I think yep, he's coming around to us. Ah, god damn it, I missed. Don't shoot. Save me. It was destructible, but he did not take advantage of that. Fortunately for me. But shit, he's still gonna reload faster than me. Which way is he going? Alright, he looks like he is heading that way. Maybe not. Our team is on their cap, so that's very good for us. Don't know what this IS is doing now. Unless he might be able to hit our teammates there. But they are capped out. That's all I was waiting for. Yeah, it's like, to me, I get why people like PvE games like that. Hell, I wish World of Tanks added one because I think a lot of people would definitely enjoy it. Basically, that's what they're going to do with historical battles, it seems like. Add bots into that. It's not a bad match there. Alright, so we had IS, a T-29, and an IS-2 request. Alright, he's got a tier 6 already, so I'll hop into an IS-2 just to kind of keep it the same here. And then after this, I'll play the IS-3 T-29. But not the World of Warplanes I think is doing too well right now, but you might enjoy it just because it has a lot of bots and matches. Oh, sorry about that, Fire Dog. Play a tier 1 tank? Possibly later for play when I'm not platooning. I already dragged Fire Dog into a tier 9 match here. Especially on this map where a little hard to play in SPG. On defense, that is. Yeah, I can add the FV 304 and the 183mm in there as well. Nice cuppa. Right now, Fire Dog can just play up to tier 8, so that'll be a little bit later on in the stream. Alright, so my team is focusing very heavily on the north. Thank you, Tim. No luck here so far. No. Yeah. I'm looking at how the enemy is set up, and we are about to be freaking obliterated. It's just usually the north is what you want to worry about, and we have pretty shitty placement in the south right now. But unfortunately, me being a tier 7 heavy, don't exactly have too much sway in where my team sets up right now. Ooh, that was very nice. We got the Conqueror out. So I gotta definitely be a little careful here. Shit. Who spotted me here? I was about to say surprise, but you kind of saw me coming. Ooh, shit. 704 incoming. Oh, crap, T-29 incoming too. Yep, this is not gonna go well. That thing is a corner master. Don't do it! Unfortunately, I don't really have great armor. I'm gonna get chewed apart here, but I'm at least gonna throw a little bit of APCR at him. Here we go. I got a little... Yep. If I angled, he shot me in the side. If I don't angle, he can just go right through the front. At least my team's still kind of doing pretty good here. Alright, so after this, got... I'll grab those tanks next. Hello, Ra. I'll be streaming. I might end just a wee bit early, but 8 p.m. EST at the latest here, so just about 1 more hour at the latest. I will be streaming again tomorrow, 5 to 7 p.m. Doesn't look like I'm going to have any problems like last week, or I had to cancel. But I'll also be streaming Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. EST. Basically, my schedule changed a little bit about a week or so ago, I believe. to where it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday now. Which it looks like that's gonna, cross my fingers, stick for the summer. It's very difficult, you know, my line of work as a chef to get a set schedule, but right now my unofficial official schedule for at least the next month will be conducive to doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday for streaming. Here's to hoping they can pull this off. They really just have to worry about this T-30. They have plenty of HP. I don't know what the Type 61's doing. Which, one bad thing that, like talking about Sandbox earlier, I don't know how many of you guys have played World of Tanks for, say, like, before premium rounds became available for credits. Pretty much everyone has called them gold rounds because you can only buy them for gold. Matchmaker back then, you could see plus or minus 3 or 4 sometimes tiers instead of the plus or minus 2 now. But something I feel like a lot of people are going to realize now, since it seems like they are nerfing premium rounds across the board. So they're still going to get a bit of penetration, but some of them will have more damage, less damage, more penetration, basically to make them more balanced. So it's not just a straight up better round for all instances, but something some people are going to see, say a match like this, the IS-2, if they're going to rebalance tanks like I think they are, the IS-2 in this scenario, you're going to struggle a great deal with actually penetrating higher tiers now, because you're not really going to have that go-to APCR round. It's still going to have more penetration, but you're not going to be able to penetrate tanks, not all tanks, but some tanks frontally through their weak spots. You're going to have to get creative and flank, but to me, it's kind of a good thing as long as they buff HE a little bit for most tanks, because back when, well, not to say the glory days of World of Tanks, but when World of Tanks was very well balanced in the beginning, HE was actually a viable round. Like, the derp guns still use it, and the howitzer guns, but you carried a lot more HE. Not a ton, but for matches where you are the bottom dog, you actually had to use HE to kind of chip away at enemies until you got a flanking opportunity or you could hit their weak spot. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a good thing. Tanks are actually going to feel like they have armor now. And, like, yeah, will it be frustrating, say you run across a mouse in, I don't know, say a Tiger 2, or I'm just picking tanks out here, a T-26 E4 Super Bershing, and you don't have that go-to premium round. Yeah, is it going to suck in that scenario? Yeah. But you're going to have to think a little bit harder. Back then, use HE, don't engage them, or flank. Or just help your teammate who's stronger than you. But anyway, not a completely terrible match, seeing as I feel really bad for Fire Dog. Feel really bad for pulling him into that match. So why don't I hop into the IS-3 since it's right here. I can do that foreplay a little bit later on, but in a specific tank. Alright, so he's got the IS-6. Hopefully I don't pull him into a, okay, tier 10 match. But hell, a lot of my games, like, it's still my service record, but a lot of the games almost, I would say at least 80% of the games in my M4 Sherman, don't have a crew for it right now unfortunately, but were played when I was first starting World of Tanks, and I pretty much just used HE in the thing with the derp gun. Back when you couldn't use heat, because you could use it, but it was only available for gold. And it was a viable tank with it. Like, I hope that they kind of return to balancing like that. Alright, so I'm just looking at their... I'm not really liking any one area, so I'm gonna head down here. He might have seen me. Ooh, sneaky tank there. You don't see too many people go to that spot. Since typically if they go to that spot, they would have went to the hill. Now sticking out a little bit too much. I thought I was hidden decent enough. Bad accuracy there. Yeah, we really need to win this side. Shit, there's a freaking it's freaking IS-3 here as well. Which, holy crap, I got my repair kit somewhere else. Yeah, I pretty much thought I was going to do decent in this spot, but I am struggling a little bit now because the armor on this thing's not too great. Sorry, Fire Dog. We got outpositioned there. And unfortunately, enemies just kind of plowing through us now. A little fearful of this AMX-50. Yeah, it's like a lot of people, like I like this spot just because I don't like going to the 1 and 2 line, but I've noticed people have kind of caught on to this spot. It was kind of my go-to spot for, holy shit, this T-54 got behind us. Really, there's no point in me pushing south anymore if we're gonna lose all 3 of these guys with this T-54 flanking. Gotta keep myself hidden for a second. This AMX-50 is coming back my way. Shit. We got tanks all over. This Object 416 is concerning me, to say the least. But I'm about to get annihilated from the rear. So might as well get a little bit more damage off, but props to that AMX-50. He definitely ruined my match. But our team just played it towards the edges, like standard positioning goes, how every match typically ends up, and their team actually positioned pretty smart. I was just a little confused why my T-29 crew wasn't there, and then I forgot that one of them hops into a different tank. But yeah, unfortunately that or IS-3 match did not go too well. Tundra is my least favorite map in all of World of Tanks. In the entire history of World of Tanks, I freaking hate Tundra. It's just for high tiers, I feel like it's not a bad map up to say like tier 6, but for higher tiers, it just blows. It's freaking tiny. Like, there's only a handful of spots to go, and it's just such a bad map design, in my opinion. But what do I know? Alright, so Matchmaker kind of hates us again here. I'm heading to the town. I'm just looking at those SPGs and the spots that I can hold down in the north and protect myself against the tanks I'm probably going to see up there. I will get ripped apart by SPGs. So, town it is. Alright, so after this, I think I was playing the FE 304. And then at some point I'm going to play the FE 183 again. Ooh, that Tiger 2 just got hit by something pretty hard. Alright, we're down one tank. Just trying to help out the center here, since typically you run into slightly weaker tanks here. But I can still influence the map pretty well. Did not want to run into him, but fortunately he kind of backed off there. Go, go, T-49! Nice shot. Oop, he's over there. There's a T-20 up, all the way up there. I've seen quite a few people use that spot, but don't know how useful it actually is. Just making sure he couldn't hit me from down that little alleyway. Shit. I'll wait for him. Okay, I was about to say I'll wait for him there, but nope. Yeah. I see that the north is open. I'm hoping that we'll at least have one or two people back there. I just attack very rarely from here. I'm kind of lost. Got myself a little bit of a pickle now. Even with APCR, that E75 is not very amused by me. Yeah, definitely bit off a little bit more than I can chew here. Now we are surrounded on both sides. I was hoping to hide my hole. God damn you, T-30. Not that it mattered too much, but... Whew, come on, matchmaker. Give me something here. I don't mind being bottom tier every now and then, but... hopping around to different tiers and different types of tanks, it makes it pretty hard to kind of get in a rhythm when you're always kind of on the bottom tier. But just unfortunate because matches like that, when you are the bottom tier, you can do your damnedest to frickin' do good and kind of pull more than your weight, but it doesn't mean as much as, say, if you're a higher tier or even, say, the mid tier in the match. But, what can you do? Guess I'm just gonna support the hill. Sounds about what I want to do here. Encounter mode on this map. I almost feel like they should move the flag maybe slightly further, just a bit, or even just for this mode add a little bit more cover here, maybe like a hedge of buildings, and I think it would actually make people not just fight on the hill. Granted, I don't think it's completely bad, but it's definitely a one-dimensional map. Either you win the hill or you don't. I don't think I've ever seen a team win the hill and lose in counter mode on Malinovka. Ooh, nice spotting. I just need to actually get within range and hope I don't get RD'd for... Ooh, damn. F304 hit him? I am very shocked that enemy FV304 hit him. Need to step my game up. I am not the best SPG player in the world by any means. That might actually help too, nice Kappa. I just think, like, I don't mind Malinovka for standard battles, but they definitely need to do something with it for encounter, because it plays virtually the same every single time. Let's see if I have enough distance for this guy. Ooh, where are you going? Alright, let's stick to something I can actually see. Shell travel time is just very, very freaking long for this. Alright, so we definitely are being capped, to say the least. I'm just going to ping that so they keep an eye on it. I'm a little bit concerned about this medium tank 25 behind me. Just trying to help my team break up this T28 duo. Whoa, that's not cool. Why are you shooting me? It's either we kill these guys or we're not gonna make it through this. Still got plenty of time to reset the cat. Little by little. The FE304 is a hilarious tank to play when you're using its mobility, but pretty well balanced when it comes to damage. It just slowly annoys people to death. So they're definitely going to see me here. And I'm dead. I waited at one shot too long, but yeah. Unfortunately, they just chewed right apart our hill people. Times like that, you just need to kind of back down. You don't push into two T-28s and IS-3. But yeah, unfortunately, FE304, it's balanced for an SPG, but it's not always the most practical SPG in the world, since a lot of the other ones do get that one huge hit and take someone out. Whereas the FE304, not to say it's underpowered ever since they... But I feel like they did nerf it a little bit too hard. It's like it definitely was annoying when it first was released. It could permatrack a lot of tanks that did not have a repair crew on them, especially heavy tanks and TDs. But ever since they kind of nerfed it so it couldn't do that anymore, or so it can't do that anymore, it's definitely lacking a little bit of oomph. And either I think they just need to increase the shell velocity a little bit, or just boost its damage just a hair. Not a lot though. Alright, so got the 183 here. If there's any other tanks I could play up to tier 10 now you'd like to see, please mention them. It's about 720 here, so I would say maybe 4 or 5 battles left at most here until the stream ends. But I'll be back tomorrow night and also Monday night as well. I'm a sucker for this side. I'm heading over here. Yep, I can hop into the E75. Hopefully things start getting a little bit better here. I feel like tonight's been a struggle. It's reminding me of my work day today. It was just extremely hectic. Typically breakfast ends around 11:30, and I had a party where breakfast went till 1 p.m. during lunch. It was kind of interesting to say the least. Alright, so yeah, I'll hop into E75, then IS4, T110E3. See where that gets us. That might get us right close to... Holy shit. Nicely done, team. That was freaking fantastic. 1-2 punch on Growy 15s. Alright, so I don't have to worry about Growy 15s because the other one is on the 8 line. Probably shitting his pants. I still have to worry about tanks, but a little less so about getting smacked outside of an SPG for that amount of damage. Oh, really? Come and play. Just don't want him to poke out, poke back in. They were a tad bit too aggressive. Just like I'm being now, because my support has ventured off to the other little flank over here. He is definitely going to get a shot on me, but I feel like I need to get up here before he can kill me. Be very nice if someone came up here. It's like, hell, there's only one tank. Come on, guys. Oh, wait, there's a T-71 now. Hello, Lord Lego. Nice to see you. Dude, 121, 59 patent, somebody. Anybody. Alright, so I can get RD'd here. Hopefully I do not. Alright, nicely done. So we have a very clear advantage here on this side, and they're not taking it. Okay, that sounds a little terrifying, Lord Lego. Testing things, okay. Don't need a Hess shell for this, but it's loaded. I gotta go with it. So I'd say, here's the hope I don't shoot the gun. I'm gonna lose a crap ton of credits this match. Alright, so at least we're gonna win this. Definitely not the most fun match in the world, but I thought I made a mistake pushing into the patent. I have no idea what you're talking about, Lego. May you rest in peace, T-71. It's like Cape May is where I live, if you're getting at that. It's also where I tag the videos for live streaming. Ooh, Nelly. I was like, fuck. That GW is just like, oh yeah, I got him. Oh well. Time to hop into the E75. Yeah, I was so proud about murdering that T-71 that GW got revenge on me. Alright, so E75, then IS-4, T-110E3. Still a little confused what you're saying. Lego, that is. But yeah, he got revenge for the T-71. Alright. So I'm probably gonna end up in the town. Typically, it works, sometimes it doesn't. E75 is a little bit slow, but typically when I'm kind of middle of the pack in a tank with a little bit of armor, a decent gun, at least hard hitting, even though we're kind of lacking people over here. I tend to go in this area for the town. I find you're not going to get smashed in the face head on by ending up hugging the wall here. You're not going to do too much on the hill. And over here you can't push very effectively if you're not top tier. What do you mean track streams? But yeah, I do add locations to all my videos. Don't think it matters that much since I'm just playing a video game, but you never know. Someone might be looking at Kate May videos and I pop up and they're like, oh look, Kate May is lame. That's very mean. I had a shot. There we go. But yeah, I find just heading over here, it's definitely a little bit riskier getting past this little gap here, but nonetheless, oh shit, they are pushing a little hard here. I find it more often than not turns out to be a good decision. Until you get swarmed and your team ignores you. Holy shit, he just shot me with an HE round. He shot me with another HE round. Yeah, he's about to... or not HE, but Hesh. I was about to say, like... I'm just taking you out for basically shooting Hesh at me. But, hell, I died. Thank you so much, team, for finally realizing that we needed help over here. But, nonetheless, at least I dragged him away from the wall. That help button never works, does it? Not a great match there, but I'll take it. Alright, so IS4. But yeah, I still think that was a good call going out there. Had I went basically hugged the hill like a lot of people do, I would have ran into all of those tanks head on. I would have got probably 2 less hits in on them before they killed me. It's just keeping a little bit of distance, and also there's plenty of cover out there if they aren't able to push on you, which if your team has the hill, usually they can't push on you because when they're pushing on you, your hill people are shooting basically straight down on them. But my guys on the hill were just sitting there, I guess, staring at the enemy. But, oh well. Here's the hoping they win. Alright, so after IS4, got the E3, and then I'll hop into the mouse. That might be it for tonight. We'll see what the time is after the mouse battle. I'm going to get close to 8 as possible, but I might just have to cut it a little bit short. It's just typically I have a little bit of a break in between work and streaming. Today, not so much. If I have time for play, I can play it. I did play a quick little battle before streaming of the football mode, but I did not stream it. Duh. Don't know why I had to explain that. Alright. So I need to definitely angle a little bit better to get across there. Let's see if this... Yep, let's say IS4, not that it's known for being a hold down tank, but it can definitely utilize these spots because its turret is damn near impenetrable. Yeah, I like the football mode. I wish I could do the frickin' personal missions to get those personal reserves because they're frickin' awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to do them now. Ooh, thank you. Thank you again. Just as I was saying, I'm damn near impenetrable. I get freaking overpenned on my roof, of all things. That thing's so small to actually hit. But he did it. I'll give him credit. Unfortunately, the gun is not the most accurate gun in the world. Gotta keep a small eye out here. I don't want someone sneaking up on me. Shit. Our Conqueror's in trouble. You can't call in sick when you're as vital to a business as me, work with family, and get paid salary. I've got so many things against me. There are no sick days, at least in the summer. And if I'm contagious. Alright. T-49, are you going to take the bait? No? Okay. Oh shit, he shot a heat shell at me. That is very surprising. I do know that his reload is long as all hell. Oh shit, he doesn't even have the big gun on it, that's why. Poor soul. T-49 without the ridiculous derp gun is not a T-49. This M53 is going for it here though. I'm just gonna leave that to my Lorraine here. Yeah, this is not going to end well for me. Say the least. I can't exactly leave this spot, though, without getting hit pretty hard. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, they know where I'm at. Oh god. Why'd I move? I should've just stuck in my little cubby hole. This Growly 15 is quick enough that he's gonna be able to pop me, most likely. Oh shit, did he flip over? Yep, he flipped over. No. I'm struggling with picking a target right now. Thank you so much for missing me. And I had to die eventually. Oh well. Alright, Lord Lego, you're getting a little creepy there, so sorry, but you're blocked. Don't know if you're just being friendly or whatnot, but yeah, I don't care for people trying to be annoying. Alright, so 3,500 damage. Yeah, kind of eked out what I could, but yeah, still ended up losing. I probably could have played a little bit more aggressively there. But oh well. I was being a little bit on the safe side. See you, nice cuppa. Enjoy your day. Pretty sure it's morning for you. I'm slowly remembering more things. about everyone who watches me regularly. Hopefully I never get that freaky, though. Alright, finally a different map. Yay! Not that I want to play this map in the E3, but I will take it since it is something different than, say, Abbey. Alright, we do have that T-92 I gotta worry about. I'm just gonna leave this up to my team. I'm gonna go to whatever flank is not completely void of all help, but that's nice. Hopefully you have a good break. I'm gonna go wherever is a little bit weaker, but where I still have help. Alright, so this side it is. We got a few more people over here, however, they got 5, 6, yeah, they got plenty of people over there. So I'm just gonna chug along down here. This jagged tiger, he looks like he's gonna set up in the 1-2 line. So I'll stick in the center. I wanna get over here so I don't have to worry about getting shot in at least one side, but he's straightening out now. But if the Yaga Tiger is over there, that's enough for a TD to be over there. Nicely done. If I could get him, that would be awesome. Hello, Ronnie. I think that's Ronnie Sweeney. Welcome to the stream. We only have a few more battles here for tonight, but I will be back tomorrow night and also Monday. Tomorrow is 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Monday is 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hi. He's like, shit. Open myself up a little bit here, just to see if I can get a hit on this T-57. Come on. If you can go right there, that would be awesome. Or not. I will take this object 430, or object 140, not 430, as well. Dove in the dirt. I'll be playing World of Tanks, Doug. Have no fear. Last week, I was wanting to do Overwatch, but of course I had to cancel the stream, but tomorrow will be World of Tanks. Kind of got my Overwatch itch out the other day. Next week, next Sunday might be something a little bit different than World of Tanks, but tomorrow will be World of Tanks through and through. Come on, just barely. Oh my god. And really. It's alright. Sundays when I play World of Tanks will be Black Prince days. I will only play tanks with the name Black Prince in them. Just for you. No, I play other games outside of World of Tanks. World of Tanks is just my main game. It's like I was just saying, it's like Sundays will typically be the day where I might stream something differently. Something like Overwatch, Down the road, I don't want to do World of Warships since it's not fun streaming, but might do a different game outside of Overwatch every now and then. Thought I had a shot on this guy, but I guess I don't. That would be a pretty big kill if I could have a shot on him. And I shot the rock. Alright, this is starting to get a little bit dicey here. Yeah, not killing that 140 is very, very big. For their team, at least. We can do it. No, we can't. We just really need to kill him. Sounds like a plan, Doug. Yes, I have tried War Thunder. It wasn't exactly my cup of tea. Please, guys, don't focus on the E3. I don't necessarily like planes too much, and the ground forces for War Thunder are completely fudged up, in my opinion. Alright, was this RU pushing? He might still be pushing. Trying to see if I can get a different view on them. Ooh, there is an E4. Hell, he is coming into the perfect spot for me. There we go. Yeah, get Panzer, please hold that spot. God damn it. I saw him on the mini-map, I just did not react enough, or react fast enough. That was a pretty big mistake there. I was very concerned about their T-92 right now. Armored Warfare, I didn't really like that either. Doesn't help that its PvP is dead on the North American server. Hello, Matthew. Nice of you to join right at the end here. Got a match or two left. Stay right there. God damn you! Freaking accuracy, man. Let me give this one more go. Shit, he just repaired a course. Not that it mattered. Shit, this mouse is pushing here. This ST1. If I can get this E5, that will be icing on the cake. It's now or never for this E5 before he flanks me. Really? No damage critical hit? That is bullcrap. Say that as nicely as I can there. Here we go. Alright, so the T-92 fired. So I have a little bit of a window to get back over here before he can hit me again. Hello, ST1, please don't do that. Now I got myself in a little bit of a pickle. Thank you, artillery. We can do it. Oh yeah. RNG definitely hated me for a little bit, but hell, in the end, Hopefully this comes out a win. I get it, Matthew. Luckily, I don't have to cut the grass on live streaming days. You need to set up like a head mount where you can watch with your phone right in front of you. that would be a little weird. Thank you. I was a little worried when I zero damage critted that E5 and also missed that E3 that was gonna throw the game for us, but yeah. I play Blitz every now and then, Ronnie. I just don't stream it since it's a mobile game. But hell, to E3, I was just doing my best not to get flanked there. If you do that and don't get whaled by artillery, you're going to have a nice match. Ending with a Cody carry. Well, I wouldn't say it's ending the stream. I still have... I don't know if I have another request here. Do I? Oh shit, he's moving. Thank you. Do I have another request after the E3? The mouse. That was it. I knew I had something. But hell, I will take a Ace Tanker award. I got one for tonight, but nearly 5,000 damage. I was actually a little surprised I got an Ace Tanker. I didn't think I did that much. Blocked a little bit, assisted with a little bit, but hell, I'll take it. That was a pretty fun match, to say the least. I'll try to get to Abdul. I'm just kind of running out of time here. Same with you, Matthew. Gordon had asked for the mouse a little bit ago. I had to scroll up to find it. But the stream's definitely going to end right around 8 p.m. So after this battle, I might be able to get in one more. So we'll see if that happens. If not, I will be streaming again tomorrow night, 5 to 7 p.m. EST. And also Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. It's just unfortunate. I can't really go too much past 8 o'clock. I got to get a few things done before I pass out. I get up for work. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I work till... I go into work at 5 and I work till about 3:30 right now. So I can't push it too much past 8. But I'll definitely be back tomorrow. But since I did have a football mode request, and then you guys requested the Lorraine and also the Action X, I'll definitely get to them tomorrow, since, cross my fingers, I don't want to die really quickly in a mouse because usually that's very embarrassing. But this should bring me right to about 8 p.m. I am going to take a little bit of a gamble and... What are you doing, IS-3? Push through this entrance? Okay. So he took a little bit of a gamble too, pushing through the frickin' tank blockade. And also T-95, I can grab that tomorrow as well. Gotta fit that into all the Black Prince matches I'm playing tomorrow though, since Uber requested them. I do not have the SU-100Y, unfortunately, though. Alright, here's the slowly but surely pushing into this little road that I love here, especially in armored tanks. A little harder to get here from this side, but still doable. Just make sure you're heading from this way, from this side, other way, head in from the other side. Alright, never mind. They deleted the AMX. Somebody else gonna come up here? There we go. I was like, what is plinking me? That does not sound like an E100. Still a Black Prince hater. What did that tank ever do to you other than put you through a very painful grind? That's what I was looking for from an E100. I'll try to squeeze out for you, T-44. Tank fetish. Barely got that in. Try to get this E100 one more time if he pops out here for me. Then I'm gonna try to deal with this E50M. He's causing some... Nope. I'm gonna go deal with him a little sooner than I thought I would need to. Trying to help out this PZ-58. Shit, that bat chat just... Bat chat just made a move. Very good timing by him, I would say. We definitely need to keep an eye on that. I gotta worry about SPGs, but I can take a hit or two before I need to worry too much. Luckily the mouse is sturdy, to say the least. That thing deflected off into oblivion. Anybody else? Alright, they're getting that E100. Right now I'm just kind of playing the role of bait at WZ. Did he move? I was about to say, he looked like he was inactive from where he was sitting. Alright, I'm going to preemptively turn around here. I'm still surprised this bat chat hasn't popped up yet. Maybe not. Maybe I won't completely back up. Alright, so it does look like I have time for one more, so... I will hop into the Lorraine, just because it's a quick tank. That's if this ends as fast as I think it's going to end. You can do it, mouse. Or you can't. Okay, that hurt a little bit, guys. Definitely gonna get steel wall here, I have a feeling. It's between me and that E100, and I think I got him beat by a mile, especially since he's dead. Alright, so I'll play the Lorraine. That'll definitely end the stream here. Tomorrow I'll definitely get to the football mode, Centurion Action X, and the T95. Alright, so Mastery Badge 3rd Class, Steel Wall Ward. Saw that coming. Not too bad damage-wise. I'll take it. Alright, so let's just hop into the Lorraine quickly. There we go. Since this is the Lorraine's last hurrah, next patch it will be gone pretty much completely unless they repurpose it as a kind of like a crossover tank between the mediums and the heavies. They might do it, but I have a feeling they're just going to remove it from the game entirely, since it's being replaced by a Bat Chat prototype, which, not to say I'm not excited for it, but statistically right now it's pretty much shit. Like, Lorraine definitely gets better stats because it's a very large tank compared to the rest of the French light medium line, but I kind of like that. No problem, Abdul. It's not 100% confirmed, but I would say 85% chance the Lorraine gets replaced next patch. It's something they've been toying around for a while, but the model's ready. Statistically, they've slowly been raising it up a little bit from what I've seen, to kind of find a decent medium, like basically a decent place to slot it in so it's not completely overpowered, because if they put it where it's at with the Lorraine, just because it's so much smaller, it would definitely be a freaking fantastic tank. Not that the Lorraine is that bad, but yeah, I would say definitely next patch. It's slated for the end of the July, I believe it's going to come out, mid-July, end of July. Lorraine's going to be replaced. Of course, we have the huge global rebalance, and we might see quite a few different changes as well. But there'll be pretty big news in the next week, hopefully, as far as like more on the sandbox. Not really, Gordon. Like, most of my stuff, speculation, but I keep a tab on a lot of different things that everyone might not look at, and I do talk to quite a few different people who run websites and actually get to test a couple things. Won't name names though. But yeah. But as far as the sandbox leak stats and everything, don't put too much weight into them until they send out the huge batch of invites. That'll be for a lot of people. Virtually everyone should get in, unless you're a very new player or have done something bad in the past. But that should be within a week, I am hearing. No accuracy. Why do you hate me? Yep. Knew I was going to get hit there, but felt it was worth it killing him. But yeah, essentially this whole sandbox thing, they're going to be toying around. Right now, the stats look completely off the wall bonkers in a lot of areas. It's just preliminary stuff. It's not what we're going to see on the huge grand scheme of things for testing. But that's essentially what the next patch is going to be. Replacing a few tanks, potentially new HD models, like the 113, T57 Heavy, 183mm FV. But most importantly, rebalancing is going to be taking place. Alright, so why the hell not? I'll help you out. Let's just rush on by here and get shot, hopefully just once. Use a little bit of auto aim. Never said auto aim was evil. does have its uses, like in that situation where he was not moving. I would much rather focus on driving and keep myself behind as many rocks as possible. But so far so good. As I come out in front of like 30 tanks here, most likely. But yeah, it was a nice stream. Nice chatting with a lot of you guys. Like I said, I'll be back 5 to 7 p.m. tomorrow for World of Tanks. No Overwatch. I was tempted to stream that the other day when I was playing it. But I chose to play music instead. Can't exactly play music and stream, unfortunately, with YouTube. No, I'm not reloading, Type 61. Go away. Don't do it. He's getting really close. I'm doing my best to stay alive here. Waiting for this Type 61 to get spotted again. I am perfecting the art of climbing up rocks and not flipping myself over. Most of the time. Alright, now I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, that was definitely a little weird, but hell, I don't like to do it all the time, but I can pretty much ban anybody or put you in timeout if I feel the need to. But yeah, nice chatting with a lot of you guys nonetheless. God damn it. As I shoot a poor defenseless rock. Alright, artillery is going to be aiming that way. I hope. I really hope. Ooh, thank God he missed. Like, killing babies. That sounded so wrong, but that's what came to me. It was either puppies or babies. I went with babies. Man, I need one more tactical flipping. I could try that. Man, I need to kill one more tank for a Top Gun. I could ram that IS-3 so hard right now. That came out wrong too. Is he gonna stay alive for 9 more seconds? No, god damn you, T-25. Are you kidding me? Had I not shot at that very moment, I would have gotten a kill. But oh well. Still not a bad match. I'll definitely take it. Mastery badge first class. Glad I could end on another good game here. 3,300 damage just about. That tortoise, oh, he did a work on our team, or number on our team. Good job for him. But unfortunately he lost. But yeah, nonetheless, nice chat with a lot of you guys. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night and also Monday. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the weekend here. Yay! Please hit the like button. And like always, if you want to support me here on YouTube, Google Wallet upper right hand corner through fan funding, or there's a PayPal link in the video description below. Otherwise, see you guys tomorrow, potentially 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. if you don't have to cut any grass. Otherwise, good night or good morning for a couple of you. Please enjoy some a nice view of the Eiffel Tower here.